Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Hagi card to review. We're going to be doing his review in advance as well because he was actually leaked. With Hagi, we're taking a look at someone who's 5'8", medium-low work rates, left-footed, 4-star skill moves with a 5-star weak foot. In-game player traits, he's got long shot taker, playmaker, chip shot trait, flare trait. In-game attributes. To be fair, this card is kind of strangely formatted because with pace being super relevant in this game, it does make sense for most people to give him a hunter chemistry style to boost the pace and the shooting stats as much as possible. But it would also make a lot of sense if people were to decide to potentially give him the finisher chemistry style too, and then they would work with the base card stats for pace as it is, right? I wouldn't mind it as much if he had the skill moves over the weak foot, but with the weak foot, you kind of have to hope that with his explosive accelerate, he moves into certain positions very, very quickly. So we'll try him on the hunter to see what it's like. He does have an average body type while being 5'8" at a medium-low work rate, so we're going to see what that type of stuff is like. Shooting stats will be in a good area on the hunter chemistry style. His passing is obviously going to be great as well. This card, to be honest with you, if I were to use him in an actual team, like even though he looks like an actual cam, to be fair, with his medium-low work rates and all that kind of stuff. He looks like a card that I would have to probably use in the side positions because of the agility and balance as it is, but maybe you could work with the cam, work with him in the cam position as it is. We'll see. No defensive capabilities, and then for physical stuff, he has 77 stamina. So the stamina part also suggests for you to use him pretty much through the middle as well, because if you use him in the side positions, they kind of waste more stamina, if anything. So it depends, right? Like, let's say, for instance, I were to use this card in this 3-4-3 system or 3-4-2-1 system. For me personally, I like the two defensive-oriented cards here. It's way more balanced, in my opinion. But that's just me. We'll use him like this. Honestly, it's not really a big deal. But generally speaking, I would have done it like this. You know what I'm saying? Put Hagi over there on the left side and then have Kylian Mbappe through the middle. But for the sake of the review, we're going to keep him in the middle to kind of see what the card is like. So, yeah, we'll see what he's like, man. Hopefully he's decent.
Would be the team that controls the flow of the game, and that for me is the area that's key today. Can he finish this?
Nice. Starting off hot, boys. Starting off hot. Provides me a nice little challenge there. I'll take it. Try it out. Try it out in that position. See what happens.
This could pose problems for the defenders. Mbappe being egged on by the crowd. And still trying to get the shot.
Oh, unlucky. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't mind him on just the hunter so far. Like, I thought his dribbling was gonna feel much worse, but the way I'm generally moving with him, it's like okay, to be honest.
Rashford. Well, that's how to keep the Can they forge ahead?
Oh, almost got pretty lucky there, to be fair. Wasn't bad at all.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there. Let's fly here.
Hey, white time shot. He still scores it. Nice strike.
The attack fizzles out. Hagi. And he's in.
Nice. Guys, I'm going to be honest. The card is performing much better than I thought he would. I'm going to be completely honest. Every time you go up against a visual, this guy is just... He built different, you know? He built different. Oi! Oh, that's not a penalty. I don't think you touched the ball there, my friend. I'm going to tell you that right now.
But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball. Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something.
Okay. Good finish.
And a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
It's always the second man.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in
Oh, a little bit of extra, explosiveness over there, you know.
and the centerpiece of the
It's interesting because like you do feel the agility and balance. I'm not gonna say that you don't, but it's not as big of a nuisance as I thought it would be. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
well, you get the feeling so many
Like normally when people are in the 80s, like it's not great.
see this man.
Oh. Oh, did I tell you, I took the wrong decision because that's a fair enough distance to score that, but a little bit off, I guess. Nice. Well done. Get that little angle there. Good to go. Oh, yeah. There it is, my dudes. Ah, I almost got it. I had to do like another like accelerated touch there. Small little touches, great finish. Oh, I thought I had that. Like, this is perfect. Oh, it's blocked. Unlucky. Oh, get the header, maybe. Oh, imagine.
He continues his run, using his body to good effect. Can he open them up here?
Oh, probably gonna push me in that moment. Unlucky.
And hopefully we're not disappointed.
Oh, I should have just lobbed it there instead.
Must take the lead here.
Yeah. This game's weird sometimes, man. If I were to concede a goal like that in foot champs, like he's even stopped because he probably threw his controller on the floor or something, you know? It's one of those ones, man. Random animations, you know?
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? The supporters want to see him have a go.
He wasn't moving, and he still scored from that angle in a green time, eh? Look at that.
Very comfortable here.
Goals like that, you know, it's gonna send them over. Yeah, trust me, guys. Normally, players that have average body type with 80s for dribbling stats, like.
A really sumptuous ball.
Manual goalkeeping, we score. See, like moments like that, that's where you notice the agility and balance, right? But he compensates well for other areas.
Mbappe. Rashford. Cross could be useful.
Eric Bailly tracks back well enough to block out that opportunity. I would have just chested and just shot it right away, to be honest. Try a nice little white time finesse there. Got nothing out of it.
Not a bad pass it was. Has eyes for goal.
Oh, what a strike! Oh my goodness.
Mbappe. This could pose problems for the defenders.
Oh, could you imagine if he just did a nice little tapped finish there? That would have been sick. Too close, you have to do a tap shot there.
And the keeper dicing with danger. The supporters want to see him have a go.
Nice. Great finish. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Hagi SPC, which was actually just confirmed of me completing this review. So Guys, to be honest with you, he's better than I thought he would be. Like 100%. On a hunter chemistry style, this card's actually pretty usable. His shooting is really good. I like his shooting a lot. Obviously, for most of the opportunities that you do have to work yourself into, you got to try to green time your shots as much as possible. But even for some of the strikes that I didn't end up greening, he just strikes the ball really well. I was saying that it would be nice to give him the skill moves over the weak foot. Honestly, the weak foot's way better. The weak foot for consistent strikes for both the strong foot and the weak foot came off very, very nicely. Like, he strikes the ball very well. Maybe it's because of his center of gravity being low because of the fact that he's a 5'8" player, but he just hits the ball very, very cleanly. Attacking AI wise, it's fine. The medium low work rates playing through the middle actually works out great. If I want to use this card in the left wing position for that 3-4-2-1 formation, that would be perfectly fine as well, because it's always ideal to have strong foot on the strong side as much as possible. I tell you guys this all the time. But yeah, the card is not as bad as I thought he would be, to be honest with you. I really thought he was going to feel worse, because normally, even if you have height like this at 5'8", this doesn't feel good in this game, right? The agility and balance. You feel that in the game, but you just don't really care that much about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really influence the card that much. And maybe it's because of the fact that his 5'8" height, specifically with the way that he works, it works out perfectly fine, right? Again, you do feel the agility, balance, and dribbling being on the lower side for sure, but not enough for you to not enjoy the card in general. Like, he still dribbles perfectly fine, because I guess the height is kind of compensating for it a little bit, but he doesn't even have dribbling traits, and it was still like okay to work with. Again, obviously the high 90s and stuff is always super ideal to work with for the meta of this game especially, but I'm telling you, I really thought it was going to be worse. Like, his left stick, I did not think it was going to be as decent as it was. His accelerate being explosive, the way that this card gets involved in the attack, perfectly fine. I had zero problem working with him. I think he's actually a pretty decent card. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that the SBC is going to be priced around the same area for the most part, because that's pretty much what they do. So yeah, if you're interested in, you know, trying out a card that's different, that provides you different types of links, maybe you're going to work with something in the future where they actually provide some Romanian players, like you have Radu in your team or something, then the card's a W as it is. You know what? It might be... What's the difference between this one and... Because the World Cup cards, they just do different things to them that make them better. It's 4-star, 4-star, I'm assuming. Yeah. See, I really, really like the concept of the World Cup cards. I'm a huge fan of it. Like, they either give them like a skill move or a weak foot upgrade. Like, this promo was a W. I really liked these cards a lot. So, yeah, if you want to use something different for a card that's going to be pretty usable in the meta of the gameplay, he's, like I said, he's not horrible. I thought he was going to be significantly worse, to be honest with you. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.